architects rulers. In this live stream, I'll talk about markers, liners, materials that you will need for summer school, and I'll share some of the interior sketches that we are currently doing with my summer school. So if you've been following me for a while on Instagram or on YouTube, you've probably seen, at least here on my Instagram, on my YouTube community, that I posted information about my summer school. This is a 5-week online program which is based on my flagman online course base, #1 course on interior design drawing for beginners. So even if you are completely zero in drawing and interior sketching, if you've never drawn before, or if you feel like you are quite good in drawing but you would love to become a sketch artist and start with this new career, online course base, it's where you want to begin. And my summer school, which is happening only once a year, it's based on this online course base, because there are 5 core lessons and there are a lot of bonus lessons that I've prepared for you in online course base. And every week I open a new lesson, so you can either enroll in my online course base and go through the content on your own, in your own schedule, or you can enroll in my summer school. And since this summer school is already up and running, and I got quite a lot of messages and emails from you guys if you can enroll in it right now, and the answer is you can enroll in my autumn September semester, because currently summer school is up and running, and there are already students enrolled, and we are in week 3. So week 3 of my 5-week program is already started. And this is just an amazing experience to be live with you, to be on WhatsApp, because I created a private WhatsApp group, WhatsApp chat, so I can see my students' progress, I can see their drawings, I can answer their questions that they have during the drawing. So when I opened week 1, if they have any questions, I'm there in WhatsApp. And of course, it's all asynchronous, because you can go through the content in your own pace. We all live in different time zones, right? I'm in New Zealand right now. I've just returned from beautiful Bali, where I spent time on the yoga retreat. And a lot of my students live in the United States, in Canada, in Europe, all over the world, like India, China, Japan, everywhere, literally, you name it, the country where you guys live. I probably have my students and people, creatives who live in that same country, because right now, I checked the stats recently, there are more than 21,000 people enrolled in my online school of sketching. Can you believe that? That's just incredible. And of course, there are free programs, like, for example, 7-day free perspective drawing online course. And there are paid programs, like, for example, base course, online course base. So in week 1, we were talking with my students about 2-point perspective. And if you've been with me for a while, you know that perspective drawing is one of my favorite topics, if not #1. I really, really love it. I really love teaching it. And in my summer school and in my online course base, lesson 1, the core lesson, #1 is about 2-point perspective. So we kind of set the scene, set the stage for the entire program, because here I give basic foundational skills and understanding of perspective drawing. And also I did, by request, lessons for imperial and for metric system. So because since I'm originally from St. Petersburg, Russia, I also lived in Denmark, Copenhagen, and currently I'm living in Auckland, New Zealand, we are using metric system. But by request, I did also tutorials for imperial system, for those of you guys who are using inches, feet, I also give you information on that, so you can adjust, because I know these are like completely different approaches, and it's better not to compare them. That's why it doesn't really matter which system you are using, metric, be that imperial, you will understand beautifully all the content of my online course base of or summer school. And since summer school is actually up and running, I welcome you to enroll in my September semester. So it's going to be also a 5-week program. If you want to learn more or book a spot, you simply send me an email at Olga, OLGA, it's my name, Olga, at schoolofsketching.com. In terms of the materials that you'll need, because a lot of people think that they need like huge amount of markers and several expensive Copic marker sets. It's all wonderful if you have that, but you don't really need all of that to begin with. All you need is basically just a few markers, even if it's like 6-7 colors, that will be enough. And in terms of the colors of the markers, what I recommend you to have is at least 2 or better 3 different grays. So it can be medium gray, light gray, and dark gray. You will always need this in architecture and interior sketching, because with grays you can work already with tonal values. And also for interior sketching, all earthy colored markers are wonderful. So brown, beige is fantastic. Also, I really love olive color, so not very bright green, because if we have plants in our interior sketches, olive green is, I believe, the perfect color for drawing plants in interior sketching. So basically, light gray, medium gray, dark gray, olive, beige, it can be light beige or sand, brown, it can be a potato brown or chocolate brown, and it can be any color, number 7, of your choice. It can be like burgundy red, it could be, I don't know, terracotta. Terracotta, we already have browns, right, in our palette, so it can be blue for you. So decide what is it for you, what you would prefer, and you can begin with literally this amount of markers. Just 7 markers is enough, more than enough for you to begin. And also I recommend you to have a liner. So I personally love using the thickness 0.5. It's one of my favorite thicknesses for interior sketching. Also, of course, I have different liner sets, but again, you don't really need all of that to begin with. So just 7 markers, a black liner, even actually black ink gel pen will work, a ruler and pencil and a piece of paper. Ideally, of course, it can be marker paper, for example, from Canson, marker pad. Because why? Because markers generally look so much more beautiful on this kind of paper, because the colors are more brilliant. But you can use even a regular paper, like this one, for example. When I was explaining perspective to my students, this is just a regular piece of paper, it's not special. This is though a special marker paper, so this is like approximately the middle of the lesson, where I show how to use marker technique, how to apply markers. So this paper is marker paper, and it's a bit thinner, so you can see it's kind of almost translucent. And the thing with marker paper is that markers will not go through that, so they will not like damage your tabletop or leave any spots, anything, because marker paper, it kind of absorbs marker pigment ink. And this, on this side, there is a special like spray that doesn't let the color go through the paper. That's why with marker paper, what you want to check is that you can actually draw with marker paper only on one side. So the side which kind of soaks in the color, is the right side. If I would draw on this side, let me demonstrate it to you. If I would apply color here and do this, it will be, it's already dry, but if I do it quickly so you can see, it can be easily smudged. That's why this side I can't really use it for markers, otherwise the drawing will be all smudged. So one more time, if you want to enroll in my September semester, just email me at olga@schoolofsketching.com or visit my website schoolofsketching.com and contact me via the contact form, because on my website I have a section of contact. So if you're interested, welcome. And yeah, I'm just so happy to communicate with my students. Of course, if you want to simply go through the content of online course based on your own without like joining a private WhatsApp chat and communicating with me personally, getting my personal feedback on your drawings in the chat and communicate it with your peers, with those who are also going through the content in the same, approximately the same pace. So again, it's a 5-week program, and every week I open a new lesson, and you guys who are enrolled in this program, you go through this lesson together in your own schedule. It's a synchronous approach. So if you're excited, just email me olga@schoolofsketching.com or visit my website schoolofsketching.com and contact me there. Thank you so much for joining this live stream. It's actually my first live stream here on YouTube. Hope you enjoyed, and see you in my online course base. Happy sketching. Bye for now.